let's bring this shit together, okay? Previously on Forehead Fable. Fuck. Previously on Die of Laughter.
Previously on Die of Laughter. Amongst a mixing of memories, where once you found yourselves amid the mind of a troubled young wood elf, you now find yourselves swirling and drifting again across a timeless yet ever-changing landscape, drifting dreamily through, as the thoughts and emotions that had all felt so real but moments ago faded softly. And as those feelings fade, so too do the lights and sights around you, dimming peacefully, softer and softer, as you feel yourself comfortably sitting on what feels like the edge of sleep. It was then you awoke with a gasp, startled by a cacophonous crash as a large and malevolent goblin named Bob came kicking in the door. Dissatisfied with the initial shock it placed in Pob, Bob came back a second time before grabbing Pob out of bed by the scruff of his neck for a pep talk. It was during this talk that Bob told Pob he was going to massacre Tiny Tinky today at the big annual junior wrestling semifinals, that there was to be a big-time talent scout at the match, and that this was Pob's chance to finally make it into the major leagues. Pob tried to resist, but Bob had a threat or trick for every retort, and eventually was able to persuade Pob into believing that it was all for show, that being a villain was simply going to be his wrestling persona, and that it was a big joke to everyone, and they were in on it. That all Pob needed to do was pretend, and that Tiny Tinky was honored to lose this match, so that Pob could become a star. Pob brought up that Bob was injured by Tiny Tinky's father, but said it had nothing to do with that. That again, Tiny Tinky and his family were already paid, and that all that was left was for Pob to perform. Between this, we somehow were brought into Tiny Tinky's memories, charming and adoring. Tiny Tinky awoke to the complete opposite of Pob, the soft greeting of concerned parents, and a full morning cereal commercial level of breakfast. Concerned about the match tonight, the annual junior wrestling semifinals, Tiny Tinky's parents attempted to convince Tiny Tinky to withdraw from the fight, voicing their worries with all the love and empathy that Bob and Gob lacked during Pob's pep talk. Tiny Tinky, however, was unwavering, convinced that his lack of size would be offset by his strength of spirit. The guilt of saving a child still bearing down on him, it was clear that he still felt the need to prove himself. His parents, however, provided additional information that not only did the fight not have a talent scout, but that the drowning child in reference may have actually just been someone with a life vest on in a bathtub. Unable to get their son to back down, Mother Brian and Father Sam brought out a dazzling silver sequin outfit that they'd been up all night making for his big match. As Average Eric joined, the family embraced. Meanwhile, Tiny Tinky wasn't the only one gearing up, and in a dark and ominous forge room, Pob was donned in his battle gear, as Bob lashed venomous words from his tongue, whipping Pob into a frenzy. As his bloodlust was brewing, our vision faded, and after a camera flip into a dolly zoom, we found ourselves gliding in from overhead at the wrestling ring above ground. In the corner, Bob continued to push Pob towards brutality, again feigning that there was a big-time talent scout hiding within the crowd. By manipulating and belittling Pob into submission, another match was lost before the other had ever begun. Nerves and vision struck Pob until he threw up, prompting Gobbledygob to shove bird crap into a cup before feeding it to Pom. As a final push, Bob loaded a strain of some of the most aggressive goblin gas, and risking an erection instead, blew a kiss of smoke into Pob, as it isn't technically against the rules if ingested as such. Throwing down the final straw, Bob produced a fake photograph of Tiny Tinky making out with Pob's crush, Tiny Tinky's mom, shattering what little sense remained in Pob's mind. Igniting the explosive concoction of goblin rage gas and a lifetime of abuse, Pob burst into a fanatical frenzy of savagery. Across the ring in the opposite corner, Tiny Tinky's parents, witnessing what was transpiring from the other side, continued to plead with Tiny Tinky to withdraw from the match, their parental neck hairs standing in unison, alarmed and alert to something horrible moments away. But before Tiny Tinky had a chance to reassure them, Pob double fist punched through Papa Sam, breaking him over his knee, ripping him in half, before turning and reaching for Mama Brian's throat, crushing it like a paper cup in his clutches. Pob then broke Tiny Tinky's leg, giving him a compound fracture, before dragging him by the other leg to the center of the ring. Tearful Tiny Tinky pleaded for his life with Pob to battle against the lies of Bob, and even admitted his darkest secret, that he hadn't saved that kid as best as he could have. He warned Pob of the cliff of regret that he stood upon the precipice of, but amidst the fog of drugs, violence, and teen angst, Pob couldn't find his way. Tiny whistled, as he was known for, and a swarm of woodland creatures poured in to his aid, attempting to heal Tiny of his mortal wounds. Gobbledygob, who secretly wanted to be a veterinarian, found himself frozen in conflict, unable to attack the animals, as Pob ran around smashing them as fast as he could. As the bell sounded, and the opponents returned to their corners, Bob continued to pour poison into Pob's ears, signaling that it was nearing time for him to finish the job come round 3. As Tiny Tinky was dragged to his corner, a trail of blood behind him, he gasped and begged for Pob to remember the goblin code. But nothing could pierce the veil that was draped as thick as his metal faceplate in front of Pob's face. Hallucinating it was already the 3rd round and it had been a very close match, Pob decided there was no other option left than to throw the absolute ultimate obliterator special attack move. Grabbing the ropes, Bob did a double bounce pull down, a widely known banned move, slingshotting Pob high into the air, illegally high. Soaring high above the ring, Pob tucked into a 5-star frog splash, a move not unlike what he would land in with Baby Duke back at the XXX Saloon. However, the outcome this time was very different. And as Pob landed, Tiny's body burst, showering pieces of the former hero boy in every direction. The impact was such...
This is a 9-year-old child.
That
he
even
9?
sent... yes.
Oh, okay.
Hero boy.
10.
And the impact was such...
34 in it or something.
That it even sent a psychic shockwave of sorrow throughout the area, as a rain of red painted the ring. Screams of horror and confusion tore through the crowd as gas escaped Tiny Tinky's lips one last time. Why? Returning to his corner, Pob dove towards Bob in an attempt to strangle him, only to land in an embrace. Bob praised his new pet, feeling that the transformation was now complete. Pob would be his to control, and through him he would win money and power. The money and power that he felt he was denied so many years ago. Lingering rage still courses through your veins, drumming hatred into your heart. You feel the tepid warmth of another's blood across your body beginning to cool as the sun sets. A fat hand covered in rings pats at your back gleefully as you look down at the mess of what was once a body, a son, a brother, a friend. As you clutch the vial newly tied around your neck, you close your eyes and draw a deep breath in an attempt to steady yourself. Your muscles tingle and goosebump as your eyes draw near to tears. Thump thump. The anger pulses from within and clears your mind of such weak emotion. Thump thump, you feel again, but growing more distant. You try to open your eyes, but find you have no eyes to open. You try to draw breath again, only to discover you have no lungs to draw them with. In fact, what is breathing? And what was that sound, you wonder, as the drumming grows more and more distant? You feel all sense of time disconnect. And in fact, every sensation you seem to have disconnects. You float along through strange and vibrant spaces, yet at the same time feel you are the spaces themselves. You lose yourself in being nothing and everything. And then, all at once you feel a sharp pull from behind, which is especially startling given that you had forgotten what having a behind was entirely. As you trip backwards, sensations of every sort come crashing back together. An overload of every experience spirals its way into your psyche, drilling deep, and then, like a corkscrew, draws you up and forward with great force and speed. Achoo! Hey there. How about you keep that sneezing for later? The voice says.
What?
I thought that was a real sneeze. You fooled me.
That was I was confused as well.
I'd like to point out that you said come round 3. And that was funny.
Yeah, how about that intro, guys? Holy shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Come round
that
3
was
is
a
exactly
long
where
one.
I
this
started
is
laughing.
actually a
Come
this is
round.
It hits basically every emotion on the spectrum because it is that kind
I'm on
of
the
just
spectrum.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say
But
that.
ultimately, there is comedy. There. So
Comedy.
you gotta read between the lines, but there's comedy.
Round 3.
And you said like searching for strange or something.
Yeah.
Or, he said something about strange, and that got me a little horny.
So first off, while we're right here, Brian, have you provided them with any kind of information?
Oh no, you can send him. Yours is nicer looking, so you just send him. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I remember when I was doing my flashback, Brian going, "What? We don't even get a sheet or nothing before it starts recording? Where's my sheet?"
Yeah, I want a
Well,
character
she's
sheet.
coming.
I want character motivations.
not sheets on the bed, you son of a bitch.
Sorry,
I want
I did you
intentions.
dirty.
I want-
You got 3 lines. You got 3 lines.
3 lines. I'm
No,
not.
like,
This is
for
gonna be
your
the
descriptor,
improv challenge of the
your-
of
Oh,
our
for my,
life.
I was about to say for if the only dialogue I get's 3 lines, I'm gonna do some Shakespearean
No,
shit with it. It's going
I
to
didn't
be
write no.
so
I didn't
low.
write
Send them their
lines.
character descriptions.
Yeah. Oh my god, I
Here.
thought I was sitting there like, oh my,
This is you.
I
You're
thought I
this
had like a
one.
Windows
Poop.
Vista
You're
buffering thing,
Harlow.
and it's that blue thing behind you, Poop.
Oh,
I thought that was my cursor buffering,
It's
like
my
doing
air
loading.
cleaner peeking in to the room.
Oh, Jesus.
I also have that same thing on this, so they kind of look related.
Hold on,
They do, yeah.
Where's my fucking? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, where's my sheet? This is
Harlow.
bullshit.
Hold on.
Wait, is this me or Sam?
Harlow, was this 30 Days a Night?
Harlow is poo.
What is this? Jack Harlow from Kentucky? Oh, he's 40.
Yeah, you're that guy, and then Sam. This one's a big one for you.
Self-conscious and paranoid. I
Yeah.
can't play this.
Yeah.
Unable to interact with people. Relies on JB for his people skills.
Yeah, right. Ironic. 4 foot.
Cross-eyed.
Yeah, that's important. That's actually a key plot line to him.
Self-conscious, paranoid. Mostly unable
That's
to
not you.
interact with
Shut up.
people.
You're not reading that one. This is you.
Oh, I can't read
Shut
it?
up.
This is you.
I'm Harlow.
You're Norman the Giant, and you're a 4'1" gnome.
It's like Biggie
I
Smalls.
forgot to put that. I tried to put that in there, and then you wear goggles, and you're an old classmate. That's about all you got. And you're here for like business motivation.
Wait. Character for Jet Cheetah? That's an
that's
awesome
Poop.
name.
That's Poop. Yeah, that's Bizzle.
that's
That's
me.
Bizzle. He's Jet Cheetah.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
sorry. No, Poop. You're
Why
the
be
other guy.
Harlow? Can his name be
Yeah, Harlow
Hartlow?
and Norman, cool names, but Jet Cheetah kind of takes
Harlow's
the cake.
Yeah. Well, Harlow.
I
has a
also
different
didn't have
guy.
a character.
We got pictures of this guy. Show him pictures. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at
Will
this
you post
handsome
them?
guy. You
I
have.
don't
The,
got them.
all right. Here's some mock-ups of Jet
I
Cheetah.
helped you get there. These are yours.
Here's some mock-ups of what Jet Cheetah looks like, by the way, in case you're wondering.
What about you got the Norm one? Where's
Well,
the
that's
Norm?
about
and the-
exactly what I was thinking. That is badass.
Jet motherfucking Cheetah. He's a
Kind
Chad.
of looks like Nightwolf from Mortal Kombat mixed with.
That's probably
Brad
where
Pitt.
it comes from.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck him. I'm fucking Jet Cheetah.
You don't get
Each
a
one of
fuck
these
straight.
pictures gets
Jet
more
Cheetah is
fuckable.
strictly straight.
That's
This is
Norman
you.
the
This
Giant.
is Norman the Giant right here. This is you.
Does Norman the Giant have a chance with Jet Cheetah?
Yeah.
I mean,
dude,
you're
nah.
pretty good as a tinkerer. You're wearing yellow, like the top one of
Harlow.
this. But yeah,
Harlow.
Harlow, is he handsome?
Yeah, he's
he's like a used car salesman meets wizard.
we only have
So
one
he
picture
could have
for
sex
him.
with Jet Cheetah?
This is what Harlow looks
He
like.
looks sleazy, but
There you go.
Oh,
you know,
He's got jaundice too. I don't know. I didn't.
he's the type who can grease wheels. The thing I think that, and I don't want to explain it for you, but that Brian was telling me about him was like he's too self-conscious because of his lazy eye that he uses magic to fix. right?
Unrelated. But think of that guy from the new Game of Thrones series, the one with the fucking limp.
oh
like,
yeah.
Think that kind of style, you know, that
something
kind of
strong.
guy.
Because he is like skilled, you said, but he lacks the confidence, which is why he's working with Jerry Beetleman.
That guy
right?
gets to look
Yeah.
at the
But he's a
queen's
wizard.
feet. Do I get something like that?
You got magic. You got wizardry, right, or
Just
something.
to look at those hot feet. Okay.
Or
He
what is
needs magic.
considered magic, I guess, right?
What's the gist of why you guys are here? Or do you want to just read your fluff?
With fluff. Oh, the
your
first
description?
scene?
The
First
vault.
scene?
Yeah. I just got us into your
fuck, dude.
memory.
Oh, I'm not ready
We're
for
in
this.
your memory
It's
now.
so long. Okay, here we go. All right, scene 1.
Let's do it. Hey.
All right, scene.
Oh,
Hey.
sorry.
Did you send him
You
the
got
picture?
this, man.
Did you send him the text?
Remember when Brian interrupted Sam's? Yeah.
That's fine. No,
I don't
dude,
forget.
the difference is I don't stop.
I'm gonna rise above.
I don't
No, okay,
fucking
that's
stop.
You guys,
I'm gonna
if
rise
you want
above.
to, if you
I'll
want to
just
screw
plow
Brian, you
through it.
just, yeah, I was gonna say, just let him go because I'm curious. I believe in my boy.
Yeah.
You know, I believe in you, Brian.
100,000 people are gonna listen to this.
Yeah, tens of people.
To
are gonna
Cuber
listen to this.
69,
pressure.
who said
Yeah.
Brian
100,000.
was gonna have no backstory. Suck eggs.
See, Pooh.
Yeah.
I heard this episode's going to have 1 million listeners.
Yeah, Bizzle, you kind of you overhyped this. You're making it worse by
1 million
talking about
listeners?
this like back to.
This is gonna be our. I'm gonna push this on every video going forward for the
please
next
do.
year.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. All right, this takes place in a. Okay, I didn't name this, so I can.
Hold on. This
Pardon
is
my
it, right?
pronunciation.
This
What?
is Brian's narration, right?
This is my narration, yeah.
All right,
But you
I'm
guys have the
listening.
notes. You have the notes
no,
too,
I'm just,
right? So you
I'm
follow
going to
along.
listen to
This
you
has
as
like
you're
the more
narrating. I don't wanna-
articulated version of what I'm about to
You're
explain.
losing me and Poob, dude. You're
Sorry,
losing
I
our
was
attention.
checking
That's
my
fine,
hinge
Brian.
for strange.
All right,
She was taking so
okay,
long.
all right. It's 10:30. We gotta go to bed soon. All right, let's get this over with. All right, fellas. All right. It takes place in the vault of Syrilious. All right, located in. If you're wondering what town this is, it's located in Drytopia. It's a desert county in the east. All right,
What county?
Drytopia.
Original.
Oh, from what was this county name? I forgot the name. Hold on, let me go look for it. Drytopia and where? It was like Thirstville, I think it was. God rest his
Thirst
soul.
County.
It was in
Thirst
Thirst County.
County.
It was in Thirst County. I'm sorry. I need to stop drinking this. There's alcohol in this. All right. Anyways, so it takes place in a vault in Syrilious. This vault is like it's not like a bank. It's like a PO box type shit. Walls up to it's walls up to the sky in PO boxes. They got lots of valuable shit in here, right? And we're in here to fucking rob some rocks. You know what I mean?
Geology.
Magic. No. These are like magic, powerful rocks. All right. According to what I've heard
Wizard
from
geology.
Harlow. Yeah. This is perfect for you, Harlow.
Does he have a voice?
You can be whatever voice you want, man. I don't give a shit.
Oh, hello there.
you can
That
talk.
sounds- that
You can talk
sounds
like
like-
that. It's fine. That's perfect.
I like that because it's so kind that it's unsettling. Like
He is a
could
kind.
trick me. Yeah.
All right.
I'm 40.
I'm 40 years old,
God,
and I
dude.
love magic
It's
tricks.
amazing.
That's perfect. Okay, and then so now we're all lock picking away, and the scene starts there. We're in there looking for the stuff. That's the scene. Go ahead, take it away.
Wait, we're criminals?
Yeah, hold on.
What do
Okay,
you
so
mean we're
I'm
criminals?
sitting there. I have,
Does it matter
I
if
have
you're
my
criminals?
lockpick. I have my lockpick in, and I turn. I go, "Are we the bad guys?" Like, what the hell?
For everybody, the character's sake, because I know you know, what is the reason or intent of being in this vault?
Character motivations, Brian. Yeah, what are we doing?
Oh, perfect. Well, I'm here to get these rocks. What's the next question?
Who was it that told you they needed the rock?
Arlo told me about the rocks. It's for my new invention. Okay, I forgot
I'm
that you guys
kinda
are
the
not
leader
you
of
guys
this
aren't in the
squad.
ticket. What's that? No,
Kind of like the leader.
who?
Me.
No, you're not the leader. You're like the.
Well, I told
you're
you
like
about
the,
it.
You're the sleazy
So
little business guy. You're a business
kind of
rat.
like you're kind of the brains in the
spells
sense.
do I have?
You are the brains.
What
Because
kill moves?
I'd be like
Correct.
Danny Ocean. You'd be like the. I don't know.
Frank Ocean. Correct me if I'm
Frank.
wrong
I'd be
there.
like Frank Ocean.
That Harlow knows that these stones have power, right, or something, and then you want to use that power for an invention.
Oh yeah, I want to make. Yeah, that's. Oh fuck, dude, I forget. That.
Sounds
you guys
like
are.
hex
You guys are
tech.
in the.
No,
you guys are in
hey,
the dark. You guys are in the dark for this. Yeah, we've been talking about this over and over again. Yeah, so I need these rocks to harness the power of magic for my next technology. that's what it's for. Sam, he's picking up. He's picking up.
Jerry needs to get his rocks off for
You need
hex
to remember,
tech.
Brian, that the audience and me and Poob have not been a part
Yeah,
of
we
your
haven't been
planning
in our
sessions that you've been doing
psycho
for 2
writing
days.
session. I forget about that.
Brian,
I forget.
Just tag out real quick.
Okay. Hang on.
That's why we're here. That's why we're here.
Fucking
Hold on.
sloshed. I'm sorry.
So no. So I would like to make it clear, Brian. These are Brian's ideas, and yes, these are my
right.
words.
Here's a disclaimer.
No,
I'm just kidding.
give my man a little credit here.
Yeah.
This makes
Okay.
it worse.
Location.
This is like a tire fire.
Location.
What
Meek Mill's location? The Vault of Syrilious. Cyrilia, of course, being a rundown city block within the
thank you
greater
so much, Bill.
Drytopia
You
area
read it so much
within
better than me.
Thirst County. The Vault of Syrilious is not so much a bank as it is a place for storing and safekeeping goods in an area not well known for its safety. Here we find 4 individuals up to what appears to be no good. Surrounded by the darkness of the night, a faint glow glimmers from under the vault door as hushed and excited murmurs spill softly.
Brian had access to this and he just wasn't gonna read it.
Even in this
we're in a
rundown
vault.
Writing.
area-
This is like set. This is like a scene.
Because
this is what we needed.
Well,
Thank you,
we
Bizzle.
talked.
Carry
We
on.
talked about it.
Even in
But he
this
wrote it. I didn't want to
rundown
write. It just like
area,
feels like plagiarism.
a building like the Vault of Syrilious still draws power from the city source, and the overhead lights are on.
'Cause I don't like. Okay.
Glimmering in the distant light, towering walls loom, each of varying shape and size, slotted by the hundreds. A ladder would be needed to reach the utmost levels, but here on the ground floor is where the action is.
I need a ladder for the 4th level, huh?
As the 4 figures shuffle with haste, attempting to open the locked boxes along the wall, we enter the scene.
Very nice introduction.
What's different? What is different other than the fact
Okay,
that
I
he
just want to say
described?
for the audience,
what
by
it
the
looked
way,
like.
we got on and we did a little bit of background work, a little bit of like everybody was configuring profiles. This is Brian's big night. This is his scene. He starts immediately pouring shots and smoking up a storm like a cartoon character trying to get
That's just
fucked
the
up.
It
that's
was
the
for-
sign of
it was-
anxiety
dude, we were here
and
for
going
like an
I'm gonna
hour.
get obliterated, so I can't remember if it turned out good or bad. But
And then Brian's like winging it, and Bizzle's like, "Let me take over. I have this."
okay,
Yeah,
well,
we were okay. It was
Scroll of
written.
scenery.
That's
all
why we
have
wrote it
this.
down.
I know you have this. You just gotta just be okay. Just like
I'm
go
fine.
with what you made because you made this.
I'm a very bad explainer of things, but I got the important
shit,
bits.
you said we
Magic
were in a
rocks.
vault.
Yeah, you said
Magic
you're Norman.
rocks.
You're
The important
Peter,
parts were
whatever,
covered.
Go.
The important parts were covered. Magic rocks, a vault, and we were looting it. Why do you need it? What do you need? It's my dream.
Well,
it's not
we
your
will
dream.
use
Why the fuck do
start
you
The
care?
theater of the mind is having budget cuts. No explanation.
First the dice game, now the theater of the mind. Guys, we don't have much left to cut.
right.
Yeah, the budget is so low.
It's getting thin, boys.
The one
Next
podcast
time
without
laughter
exposition.
brought to you by Morse code.
Oh fuck!
Oh no, this is a
that
theater
was
of mind I can
Cut
get
this.
behind.
Cut this all out. Cut this
There's
all out.
nothing there.
So,
I am a guy.
we're here. You're in the Vault of Syrilious. Things are tense. You're searching hurriedly through these lockboxes. You're not exactly sure, but Harlow seems
unlocked?
to know what it is. They're all Zybrex logs, which JB is most familiar
That's a-
with, and it's
that's a
almost
pull from the
no
original
trouble. It's
episodes.
almost no trouble for him to access any of these. All it takes is each of you to try to guess and find, like, if I was whatever Harlow was looking for, where would I be? And if anything, Harlow would know the shape, size, dimensions, what you're looking for, but who knows? They could put it in a big box or a little one. The biggest piece of information you have is that JB knows the greatest goods are stored down below.
And we're doing a kind of
We're just looking around, man. It's just
we're doing
You're
a what's
definitely,
we're doing
you're
a
definitely where you shouldn't be.
okay. What's that
We're
movie?
doing a
You've managed-
heist mission.
It's
No,
a-
guys-
it's
we're all,
a
you guys-
what's that
mission.
movie? What's
It's
that?
not a break-in. You
Ocean's
guys have-
11.
No,
in
no,
the
no. We're
sense that
Mr.
there's
Yellow,
no-
Mr. Red. What's that
there-
movie with the diamonds?
Oh, Reservoir
Reservoir
Dogs.
Dogs.
Yeah,
And
Reservoir Dogs,
Did you include that?
You pasted it. I think we're right.
no,
we're
it just
Mr.
says
Red
my
Dog.
name's
no, no.
Mr.
Yeah,
Blue
that's
and you're
the,
Mr.
That's the
Red.
code names for
Exactly.
the fucking for
So
this.
as for this heist,
to add
you guys
extra
will
layers.
refer to each other as like Sam is Mr. Yellow, Pooh is Mr. Blue, and
Even though we know
Brian
each other.
JD is
I'm
Red.
Mr. Something. I can't remember the song. Okay, I want to pull Mr. Yellow aside for a quick talk.
Oh fuck, dude.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Blue? What's going on?
I think this guy's fucking losing it, dude. I think we should beat the shit out of him and kill him.
God, dude, he's locking. Okay, first of all, this is my homie. Like, I read my.
Is he?
2 lines of character sheet. This guy's my best friend. It says right here.
Okay.
What are you talking about over there?
Hey, JB, this guy wants to fucking beat you up. This
joking.
freak,
Let's
Mr.
fucking
Blue
kill
with the
him.
lazy eye.
Hey, the trick-
So
GC,
Norman,
yeah.
Norman is a very adept school friend, but Norman isn't an
He's just
idea
a
man.
school friend.
You know, he's almost like a savant when it comes to mechanics, but he can't do it without an idea in front of him, so he's
You're
reliant on
fucking dumb as
JB.
rocks.
No, I go.
Yeah, you
No,
can.
Shit,
Yeah,
is what you're saying.
I go, hey Norman,
Yeah.
here's an idea. Don't rat on me, you little bastard, or I'll kill you. Okay? Why
I'll
you get
find
that
a way
little
to
idea?
implement this. Yeah.
Tinker
Go
this.
back to your Rubik's Cube. Yeah, throw me a Rubik's Cube. It'll keep me busy.
And then I go cross-eyed and I go, doi. Because I read my character sheet. He's got a lazy
Yeah, you
eye.
got a lazy eye, yeah.
No, it's
You just
not.
look
It's
normally
normal.
and go, doi.
Yeah, I've kind of got a little.
No, it's a
little something
normal
going on.
eye. You have a lazy eye, but you use magic to keep your eye
Oh,
normal.
so no one else knows. Okay.
No, but yeah,
I'm
no. And then
using
when
my
you
full power.
when you cast magic, you do this so you can cover your lazy
Okay.
eye because it gets all fucked up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a limitation that you have. It's add depth. Then I ran out of shit
I
for
feel
Sam,
depth.
so you got nothing.
Okay, anyways, yeah, we're just picking locks or something, right?
Wait.
Jerry.
Wait, hold on. You first of all, you call me fucking Mr. Red when we're in this goddamn building. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, you
Hey,
fucking
Mr.
idiot.
Red,
I'm sorry.
Listen,
Mr. Red,
no
you seem
names,
to
no
have
first
the most
names.
practical, abilities here with the whole like. You seem to know what we're doing.
It's implied.
Is this
What were you
is
gonna
this
say?
a place where like are there guards that might come in here and
Yeah.
kick our ass?
Of course, there are
Guard
guards in here. Why else
Okay,
would we be
so
sneaking
we're-
and using
I
alias
didn't-
names? What's wrong
I
with
don't know.
you?
I thought maybe we were just having fun.
Yeah,
We're
I
not
say,
having
shut
fun.
up.
We're here for business. What do you?
Call me Yellow.
Yellow?
I'm gonna call him Blue.
Yeah, you
Shut
call
up,
I don't
you
know.
yellow
I thought it was
bastard.
just like a little boy game, you know?
No.
Boys' night out.
This
We'll
is
call
life
each other
or death.
colors.
This is serious
Yeah,
shit.
okay.
You need to fucking
And
start
I
looking.
get a weird tug from my
And
subconscious.
I go, let me check my pockets.
Yeah.
What do I got? Do I got anything crazy in here?
You're fucking.
No.
You're broke as shit. You got nothing but a lockpick.
got nothing.
You got one lockpick, and it's used to open these Zybrexes.
You guys gotta keep it down, or you're gonna get us busted.
Shut up. Oh my
Wait, that's
god.
That's JC. That's Jet Cheetah.
Jet Cheetah just showed up
Jet
out of the
Cheetah does
blue.
not get
Cheetah's with
annoyed
us?
often, but when he does,
Jet
Whoa.
Cheetah goes back and starts kind of fiddling with one of the locks.
Hey, Jet Cheetah, what's up?
Jet Cheetah. Don't talk to
Yes,
Jet
you're
Cheetah.
here.
Focus on your
Everybody,
work.
don't embarrass me.
He gives you a very cool nod.
I go,
and
Jet
then-
Cheetah, you know, this was actually my plan.
And then, you know what?
That was
I
actually
run
your
up and
plan.
I shoulder Mr. Blue a little bit, and he
Ooh,
loses
you're-
his ability
he's
to like
1
keep
foot
his.
tall.
It's magic. It's
Yeah,
magic.
he's-
You break his concentration.
I break his concentration, his eye gets lazy, and Jet
No.
Cheetah sees it.
Then he
and he
roll
goes,
for it.
"Oh,
Roll for it, bitch.
oh gross! Your eye got all fucking gross."
Let's roll a
He
pose.
screams and covers his eye
D20.
and runs out. He runs out of the room.
Let's roll a pose, and if you win, my eye gets wonky, and if I win, I choke you to death, and you're dead.
Okay, I'll
Like,
take those
seems
fucking
fair.
odds. I don't. All right, Brian, you're seeing over this. This is
All
your
right.
DM sesh.
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
Brian,
you get a
Do I
roll?
get strangled to death?
No,
or
no,
do I
not
make
strangled
him
to
slightly
death.
embarrassed?
What about
You
what
gotta
about?
roll.
There's got to be something for you to happen realistic if you fail. Maybe.
Maybe I look like a fool. I miss
Yeah.
and I just hit the lockers and make a lot of noise. And Jet Cheetah goes, "You idiot! I hate
yeah,
you."
I want Jet Cheetah to think you're
This is who
ugly
gets
if you
embarrassed.
I
fail.
would
All
hope
right.
that you don't make a lot of noise.
He
but
gets
yeah.
the ick.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
well,
roll for this.
Best case scenario, we break concentration. His eye gets lazy for a second. Off chance that Jet Cheetah sees it and
Sees
goes,
it.
"What the hell?" He's probably a very open guy, so he'd be like, "Oh, you have a lazy eye. That's cool."
Can I just do
You,
this?
wait, you don't make assumptions of Jet Cheetah.
and then
right?
I
You
don't
know
look
this
at
guy,
it,
all
and I
right?
just slap it down on my palm.
Okay.
What is
That is an 11.
Oh,
right,
11.
so-
Hold on.
All right, yellow.
Wait, I thought it was an 11 too.
wait.
Oh, ugly! You're ugly. You try to shoulder check me, and I do a.
He just
I do that
sidesteps
thing where
it.
I flip you over my
Oh.
hip, and I go.
I thought you were just gonna get on all fours really quick, and I was gonna whoop like
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo
Oh,
over you into
Well,
a
you're
fucking
4
wall.
feet tall. You would
It's
just hit
like
my
a
side.
human
if I-
gnome flipping, or a human flipping a gnome. So
Well, actually, how about I pick you up? I go, whoa, little guy, you almost bumped into me, and then I when I'm holding you, I'm like, oh, for some reason I want to put you on my chest. Like there's some deep subconscious desire to strap you to myself. But I put you down. I go, hey, Jet, did you see that? Hey, Jet, look at him.
And Jet looks over and almost lowers his sunglasses.
Whoa.
Gives you like a half thumbs up, and then Fonzie hits one of the lockers, and it opens.
And I run over there. Are there the rocks in it?
When you look inside, it is filled with money.
Oh.
Can I go in for a kiss?
Stacked. There's gold, like just
Hey,
tons
Red
of gold.
Blue, why is Jet Cheetah still called by his first and last name?
Jet Cheetah.
Jet Cheetah doesn't give a fuck. He
didn't want-
lives off the grid.
And
He
Jet,
doesn't have a social security number.
Jet Cheetah looks over at you
He's
and
too
just
cool for this.
sighs in a like a pitying manner. You know,
He
like,
doesn't get us, Jet. That little freak doesn't get us. And I
Okay.
take the money and
And
go, I'm going to leave
he,
this.
he puts his shades back on. You see him digging through the money like it has no value. He's still looking for
I grab
whatever
some money. I
Harlow
go, I'm going to
wants, I
send this
guess.
to my friend Pop Goblin. We're friends, so I'm going to mail this to him.
This
And
wad?
now his character will have it. Yeah, look at all this money.
So Harlow takes some of the money.
Yeah.
And you're still just surrounded by these boxes. You guys have opened some of them, but
Too
there's
many, I
just,
give up.
There's so many.
Yeah, let's go
There's too
home.
many. There's no way to search them all.
Can I build some sort of gizmo to detect rocks?
You potentially could have something like
I
that.
theorize you could use a
I did a pat
gizmometer.
down and I was told my fucking pockets are
you're
empty.
fucking broke. You got
What'd you
goggles.
have in
I
your-
don't have no
what's in your,
gizmo
What's in your
makings.
bag, though?
Oh,
But you could just.
I don't know. Oh, rock gizmo.
Oh my god!
I forgot I have my
300.
rock finder.
But you haven't configured it right. And I go over there and I go, ear, ear, ear. Oh, now it's perfectly tuned to the rocks only I know about. Me.
So you know that it
Harlow.
can.
I mean,
you have a
Mr.
device that can detect these things.
Blue.
Yeah, it's
Me. Harlow.
right on fucking right on security footage.
And his voice.
So, Mr. Yellow, at like OOC here, Norman has a device for detecting these rocks that you've created.
Who's Norman?
That's excuse me,
That's-
Mr. Yellow. That's why I
only
said
go by his code name.
OOC. We're like out of character. I'm talking to Sam, addressing his character.
Yeah.
Just call him Sam.
No, I was kidding. That I just
No,
thought
no,
that
no.
would be
Like
fun.
I think
Is that
that'd
a
be
real
cool.
thing?
Well, yeah, I
Oh,
think that'd
okay.
be. You're a tinkerer and you're from the same academy as JB, and you're both classmates from it.
Hey, what
So
academy
it-
is that?
So JB's running this, and he has
I
the
forget the
capability
name, Rabbit.
of lock picking, and I have the capability of making a rock finder.
I mean, that's a
kinda
pretty
feel
good
like-
combo.
I kind of feel like
feel
you're the
like
main character.
You find it.
I feel like mine's way
Well,
more
and
complicated.
Keep in mind, I'm a wizard with the ability to keep my
problem is
wonky eyes
that-
straight.
That Norman is a master of doing technical things and creating things by himself, but when it comes to being able to apply it, there's so much anxiety and things like that without the
Like Frank
leadership
Ocean.
or guidance of a group. So by being in this group, Norman feels very insulated, and the whole reason you are with JB is because you are incredible at your craft. You're just you're not a businessman. You're terrible at marketing. You're bad with people. And Harlow, in a similar sense, due to being so self-conscious, falls in a kind of similar reign. But both of you know that you can count on JB, and
I
both of
think
you
we
have
can
your
cut him out.
reasons for kind of using him.
I think we
No,
work
you
together. We
can't.
can make a
You
great
don't know
team.
the people I know. You
I'm
can't.
ideas,
You wouldn't sell to
you're-
nobody.
Are you self-conscious? JB, I'm too self-conscious. Will you tell me what to do?
Keep looking, dumbass. Wait, look for another
But
box.
to be fair, Harlow is the one, again, unless I'm wrong, JB is reliant on Harlow because Harlow is the one who knows how to harness this power, which to JB is more or less just mysterious.
I'm kind of like the Heimerdinger from Arcane.
I mean, you were convincing enough to get him to rob a place, which isn't something he normally would do. It's not something he wouldn't do because he's here, but
But I'm not the leader?
it's a bit of an extreme thing. In your mind, you
It's
very
like
much
a
are the
I
leader.
like the
partnership.
nerd
It's a
guy
part-
from
There's no
National
leader. It's just like
Treasure.
a partnership.
It's
Like
more
I'm like Riley from National
business
Treasure.
partners.
Harlow
Why is
is
there gotta
very
be a
much.
leader?
I would say he's the brains in the sense that you know what you want to make, but to make it, you need the man with the power. And right
I'm Johnny
now,
Ocean.
you know how to do this.
Delegate. That's your job.
Okay.
Sit back and be like, find me those rocks. I know they're here. Search every box.
Yeah, I don't want to search. I'm old.
You know how to build
40,
the
you're
factory,
40.
basically. Like, you know how to manufacture the idea that JB has.
You're the
You're
egghead.
telling him you'll do it, but he's got to help you get this. And to
And
do this,
I get to use the device whenever I want.
Yeah, that's
What, the rock
fair. That's
finder?
honestly
Or the
fair. That's
device
fair.
that's
the
being
real
made?
device that
Okay.
we're
That's
gonna make.
absolutely fair. You can use it whenever you
but
want.
I think it's fair to say that Norman would have some kind of rock finder detector.
Oh, it's pretty convenient.
It's just
Guys,
move it along. That's
you're
fine.
trying to
Taken
find
out of it.
rocks.
Very special
I
rock.
forgot
Very
to
special magic rock.
mention that I have my special rock finder.
These are
Finds
no
only this-
ordinary rock.
Should Norman have like a German accent or something? He seems like he would be like kind of
I don't-
It's a
tinkery
fine,
type.
fancy
Yours.
rock.
Yeah,
This is your this is
Rock
this is your
finder,
character.
yeah.
Is that if you feel like you could hold that for the whole thing? Because by the way, the characters don't change.
Jenny.
If you could hold that for the whole thing, then yeah.
Characters don't change. I have to be this guy the whole
You're
goddamn
this
time.
fucking asshole with the lazy eye the whole
God
time.
damn it.
You're gonna
You know
enjoy
what,
it.
Jerry? If we make it through this, I'll give you my sex donkey that I have sex with all the time. You can have it as your beloved pet.
I don't take no hand-me-downs.
You're a powerful but sneaky wizard. You're like a used car salesman wizard, you know?
You guys want to buy a car?
Yeah, you're a little bit slimy.
You're
yeah.
a salesman.
You
What
want to
the-
buy my
what a
sex
buyer.
donkey car?
I think it's very literally. I'll sell you my sex donkey car. Watch out, I got slime on it.
So
might-
you've pilfered through the money and ignored most of it, and it seems that Jet continues kind of searching along the walls and it's just kind of feeling around. What are you doing, Norm?
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
I have my
Any
little
hits?
rock
Did you get any?
special
Did you get
rock
any?
finder.
Any rock hits?
You know what? I programmed this thing to do a series of beeps, and I don't know what the beeps mean.
Give me a roll. Just give me a d20.
Yeah, roll that shit.
Oh, okay. Boop, boop, boop. I'll
Or,
continue doing
actually,
that.
you
Good
could even-
noise.
you could even do a d6 if you wanted.
D6.
But the D20's loaded in here.
Yeah, no, unload
Yeah,
that
but
shit.
we only came up with
Reload.
so many box ideas.
Okay, fuck. All right.
You could do the d20 if it's more.
Okay,
Now it's
D6.
too late.
Is that the?
Actually,
the
could
one
you
that's a
please
regular
load
dice.
D3 in there. No, yeah,
D3?
D6.
What
No,
the-
D6. D6.
Is that the regular square one?
It's
This
your
thing?
homie.
The one that goes to 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Fucking idiot.
Also, I love that the last video, one of the top comments was, die of laughter. It's like dice. Oh my God, I get it. And there was like so many people who were like, whoa, wait, what?
You have to have wordplay.
Damn.
It's part
care.
of
I-
it's
dude,
the
the fact
main
that-
title.
dude,
You have
talked
to.
about
Hey,
that.
hey, it took me 8 episodes to learn how to edit these. If it took people 8 episodes to get that the title was a pun and not as dumb, but also dumber than what they thought, that's perfect. That's fine.
You let us down, viewer. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
God.
thought we wrote these and performed these with the knowledge that you guys were smart.
Yeah.
Smart. We've
That's
been
probably why
putting
they're
in
going
all
over
many,
your head.
Put a lot of credit.
That's
for them.
so much subtext and stuff, and
That
all these
sucks for
episodes.
the viewer because when Poob pointed at me, I felt that shit. Did you honestly just get a 6, my dude?
Yeah, you see that? Right there.
All right, you open the vault and it explodes and everyone dies. And
I
we have
jump
to
over the
retcon a
bomb.
lot.
I'm a hero. I'm a hero salesman.
No, it's box 6 was a Capital One credit card. Actually, that's what was
Oh my God! Use Papa Cobe. What? You don't want me to have money? It's
You
group
don't want Harlow to
world
make his
building.
break.
Wow, it's Harlow's big. It's his
Out of your
retirement.
player hating.
Okay.
So 6, you said.
Yeah.
Shit, we had everything but 6
So
card
as,
ability. dude.
as you open the box, a strange kind of sludge pours out from it, and I need you to give me a d20 roll.
Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, guys, with my rock finder, I found a box. I think it's this one right here.
You opened it.
Sludge is coming
Yes,
out of it. Oh my
ooms.
God.
All right.
Yeah.
Now let's wait and see what that does to you. Depending on his next move, it could be drastic.
I'm just sitting there in shock the whole time while I'm loading this. Oh, what's it gonna do? Hold on.
It's slowly sludging towards me.
Yeah, we're getting all the dice switched up.
Oh fuck!
9.
That is
So as
not
it comes
enough.
out,
You
you notice
sit out for the rest of
Is
the
it?
session.
Oh.
you notice that the sludge has these kinds
that
of
is an 8,
sparkling
sorry.
orange flecks in it, which is unusual to you. It's like holding something that's coursing electricity, right? Like, you know, there's energy inside of whatever you're dealing with, but it's also very sticky, and it comes out at a fairly quick rate, and you find yourself rather stuck in it. It's fairly dark aside from these orange flecks of light that sparkle from the overhead lighting. You try to pull yourself from it, but you're still a little bit stuck.
Wait, is it energy or inner G? You know?
A little bit of both. It's almost as though, like, when you're touching it, there's a sense of clarity about you. It's a weird kind of sensation.
Let me get some of that sludge.
I start taking some and I rub it on my face and forehead, my neck.
Yeah, and you're unable to immediately remove your arms out. You'll have to perform another strength check.
Oh, right now?
Yeah,
All right.
like it's so
It's tough
goopy.
gunk. It's tough gunk.
You don't feel at risk, but you just didn't expect it. And when you tried to pull away from it the way that you did, like, something's spilling on me, and now you're working your way through it, but you're still kind of.
So it probably dies.
It's really stuck on your arms there.
Nice rolls, asshole. You're gonna blow this whole thing for Brian.
You're fucking it up. You're just so you can't
needed
use
to
a
get
rock
a
climber.
12.
And Jet Cheetah notices you, and he comes over there.
Shit, Jet Cheetah.
Oh,
and
it
he,
saves.
and he does like a quick little.
Wait, keep in mind, Jet thinks he's disgusting.
He does just a little chop on your arms, and they break free, and the sludge just kind of
Break his
spills out
arms?
the rest of the box.
His arms are broken.
And he goes back to another box, and he tilts his shades at you in a way that's so cool, and then he goes back and he starts trying to work a lock. He's not very good at the Zybrex locks.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to think he's
punch
supposed
him.
I look
he's
at
kinda
Harlow.
weird.
I go, I think that guy's on the spectrum because he didn't say a word to me.
Yeah.
He just karate chopped and then messed with his spectacles and walked away. People criticize me for not being very
I
social.
think you might have to roll
That guy's a
Bizzle for
freak.
how cool it is.
No, I did roll.
He's a rock 12.
And Jet Cheetah notices you.
Something about the scorpion jacket Jet
There's no
Cheetah's wearing
He
those.
has not got a scorpion jacket. It is a cheetah print jacket. All right.
Okay.
Well, it's actually got a cheetah scorpion on it.
Oh,
With the cheetah scorpion on the back.
That's- Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be horrifying. Run really fast, then bang, bang, get you with
Just
this.
stab you over and over again.
All right. Well, anyways, I go, hey, I got some goop on me.
Ew.
Hey, Mr. Red, what you doing over there?
And you do feel very just present
Mr. Red's
and aware.
drunk on the job.
Mr. Red is drunk and high as fuck.
Mr.
Red's
you
supposed
asked
to
me
be
a
the
question.
goddamn boss of this shit. He's slumping off. He's slumping off on his own goddamn run.
Sorry.
Mr. Red, I shake him.
Sorry.
And I
All
go,
right.
hey, I cheetah guy that just karate chopped my arms and shattered them in 3 different places. Can you prop up Mr. Red and make sure he's awake and he's slumping against the walls? He needs a goddamn partner.
And as Jet's over there fiddling poorly with the lock, for all his cool, he doesn't have the skill, and he looks over and says, Mr. Red, a little help?
And I'm just like, go back to staring at the floor. No. All right, so I unlock it for him.
Put
There you
that
go,
down.
buddy.
You're not thirsty. Put that down.
All right.
And Jet steps aside so that you can open the vault box.
All right, I'm gonna open this box. What's in this box, Bizzle? Tell me.
And
what's in it.
inside,
Strange.
it is an unusual kind of apparatus. It's about
The fleshlight.
it's
Yeah,
similar
strange.
and it's smaller than that, but it's like kind of a
Tiny fleshlight.
it's a screwdriver, but
Ugh.
the base of it seems to be built out of something for storing,
It's a dildo.
like almost a battery.
Dick.
Or
Dick-do.
And it's it is empty, and it's in the shape essentially of
Could we fill
a
it?
screwdriver.
Oh,
fill it.
screwdriver
Depleted?
side it.
Yes.
It
Does
really
somebody
depends on
have
how
a
big your
double
dick
A?
is, how
Because
small
this
it
thing
is.
has a cavity that needs filling.
But other
Okay.
than that,
I'm keeping it. I'm putting that in my pocket. That's mine now.
okay, so you have a weird screwdriver.
Screwdriver,
But other than that, the vault is empty.
All right, fucking. So who wants to
That's
go? Who wants to look
gross.
for
I
another
just
box?
thought about that. A cavity that needs filling. That's such a gross like pickup line. Like, hey,
For a
baby, I'm a
dentist.
dentist because
Yeah.
you got a cavity that needs filling. Ew.
And then she does, and you perform awesome dental work on her, and it establishes a cool working
Well,
relationship.
if she's got a
patient-client.
cavity, she's a candy munching fat bitch.
Undesirable.
I've got a shit ton of cavities. I'm just joking. I got a sweet tooth. I regress. I regress to nothing.
Well, who hasn't looked in the for a box yet? I guess we all.
I guess
got-
I haven't.
By the way, hey, I know I'm not exactly the social butterfly of the group or anything, but
Go ahead.
I still have my rock finding apparatus,
No, you're
which I
stuck
don't
in
think
sludge. Wait,
I'm
no,
not
you're not.
stuck
You're
in it.
unstuck.
I got
All right,
karate
then,
chopped out of it.
all right, then use your little scanner then.
And
fingers
whatever
are
it
so
was
sticky
you
that-
found certainly had like an element of power to it. It was strange. So your detection doesn't seem off. It just,
I want
you know.
to check a box.
I mean, Harlow would know
Oh, you don't
best
have
if
a
that's what
fucking-
you were
you're just
looking
sitting
for.
Let me look at it.
Harlow's been fairly nondescript with what you're looking for.
It's not
Harlow.
magic rocks. It is
Harlow, are these rocks mysteriously like sludge? Because I found some of that.
No.
Okay.
Let me see that doohickey.
Oh yeah, I hear.
Bring it to me.
Beep beep beep. Yeah.
No.
Lay it at my feet.
the-
I am the leader of the group.
No, but I'm self-conscious. But the only way I can display it is by saying it. I'm
With your
zoned
lazy
out.
eye.
Sorry, guys. I'm like completely fucking tapped out of this mission already. Bring me the device that you got. Ready.
I'm so self-conscious. The only thing that makes me comfortable is if people are in like a subservient
Yeah.
position to me.
I'm sorry. It's just how I do it.
I crawl on all fours, holding up the rock detector.
Oh,
Here you go, Mr. Blue.
It's very small. It's about the size of an apple.
Oh, Mr. Blue. Here
But he
you
held
go.
it up with both hands,
Yeah.
really supplicating himself.
I pluck it and I go, this is what all the fuss with Adam and Eve is about, huh? And Christianity's real in this world. And then I put it back
Which
in your
is an odd
hand.
thing to shape because it's shaped nothing like an apple for being the size
but
of it.
just apple size.
I'm a
And then
Christian.
I look up on it and I go, did you just say all that because my rock finding apparatus, which looks like a walkie-talkie, happens to be roughly apple shaped as well?
I go, I'm founding a new religion. Take this away. I want to open a box. And I crawl
Give
on
me
all
a roll.
fours to a box. Okay, what number?
You're a wizard, dude. You could float.
Oh,
there.
okay. I go,
Dude,
"Ah!" and I fly all the way up to the tallest box. And I
The
grab,
tallest box.
bang, I pull it out.
you
Yeah.
form a cyclone and get
Yeah.
whipped up into
I'm
it
doing
and
the
then
I'm
deposited
doing the
down.
Magneto like hand hold while like I have a little saucer that lifts me up in the air and I fly up there.
And
And I go, how are your iron levels?
the detector
that
gives no indication that what you're grabbing has anything in it. Do you? I mean, you're welcome
I'm not
to
using
pull
it.
it
I'm
open.
just using flying magic to get
Okay,
around. Let me roll. Okay, I go. And I use my metal bending powers.
I bring one little.
5.
And it's able to open. And as you open it, you notice that it's filled with nothing more than a bunch of junk, trinkets, and mostly dishware, probably from some sort of antique plate collection.
Is it China?
With a Y? Yes.
I go,
me.
guys, there's actually some good stuff up here, and I grab it all and I float down with it in between my hands. Like,
No, you do that thing where you have like a circle. You have it like going in a circle around you.
Avatar.
That
like,
way you
I've
can
got
like
all the-
throw
I've
them
got-
with your powers.
I've got like forks going one circle around me, plates another, and I'm like, ah! I fly down.
I'm the leader of this group.
I lower down to the ground.
Give me a
Oh, before the awesome power.
D20.
Okay.
He's cross-eyed the whole time though. He's
You know,
gotta use it.
Brian Sky really just got to fuck up Sam's dad, not have to roll at all. But let me see what I get here.
I got a 16.
What is
So
it?
I'm gonna assume I can hold Hugh down.
Oh, we gotta roll.
I don't
or
think we have to
reroll.
roll if it's like what would it? would
It's a
it
dream
change?
sequence.
But like,
Well,
would Hugh then
it's
like
it's
beat
an evolving
the bullies
story.
If that is whoa. it's rocking around.
It was a fucking 3.
It was a
I saw
3.
that shit.
How come he gets the goddamn wizard and I have to be an autistic little dwarf that doesn't do shit?
Harlow makes.
So it already went off the rails. He was supposed to be like a wizard that was like dog shit. Suddenly now he's like a level 1,000 sorcerer.
We're in your world and you're not talking. We get to be what we want.
And it's an impressive display that begins to, JB had been worried about where he had placed his faith, but seeing Harlow levitate with ease up there was kind of, like, wow. But as Harlow was able to pull open the junk and dishware and drawers floating down at the bottom, he made it to the bottom safely, but the dishware, some of it lost its placement and tumbled crashing to the ground, and you hear the shatter kind of echo and reverberate throughout the towered walls.
Did I do that?
Okay. I go, wow, that was awesome. I'm going to keep using my mineral thing.
Yeah, wait, but guys, we might have. What about bogeys?
Jet looks over and he says, "If we keep that up, the guards will hear us." So
Federales. These guards suck.
I use the up and down button on the side, on the left side of my rock finder.
For extra rock finding.
I turn it.
I thought Pop had the
turn
rock
it down.
finder.
No, I never used it.
He literally looked at it, said some bullshit, and then gave it back.
And you're definitely
I gave this to you.
you're getting a reading from the rock finder.
Oh, is it like way up near like the ceiling? You said it's like
whatever
they go
it
way
is,
up in the sky.
whatever it is that Harlow
fly.
is after, it definitely is going off. And when the sludge came out, it was going off, but it was more of a like beep 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 beep. Like if this was a Geiger counter, it would be detecting radiation, but it wouldn't be doing the full Madame Curie.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah.
As you wave it around, there's definitely stronger scent. Like it's fairly accurate.
Wait, can I hold you and fly around with you? Like,
no, I on the way over here, I heard that you told me that the fucking things go all the way up to the ceiling. So I crafted some jet boots.
No, why don't I carry you? I've got a weird urge that I want to carry you and hold you to my chest.
Yeah. Why not? I'm socially inept, and I apparently just can't do anything cool either. Yeah, pick me up,
and I
Mr.
go,
Blue.
Yeah, I go, okay, I'll use my epic wizard power, and I force you into this, and I go.
What's this?
I don't know. You tell me. It's your background.
He puts me into a little force
I'm
field.
just doing like this, and you're in it doing this, and you're floating around and go like gyrating in semicircles with the counter, and I'm going, whoa, it's a big one.
I go, wait, JB, before we leave, and I reach out to you.
Who's JB?
Mr. Red. I reach out to you like this.
All right. I acknowledge your hand.
No, and then I do my hair with my fucking hand.
There you go.
And then we
You
fly
got me.
off.
Wait.
And I do double
Get
fingers.
my fucking rocks.
And I go, hey, Mr. Red, how's the weather down there? I heard it's raining. And I spit a loogie at both of us. Hit him with them. And then I go, okay, come on, new friend. Let's see what adventure awaits. And we fly out of the building.
They left a clear story window open or a fucking skylight.
Oh, shit, I
There's
can't
never seen
stop.
him again.
Within the vault room itself, there is no windows.
I can't stop. Help.
It's a Willy Wonka thing. We're going. They have a big fan on the ceiling. And we're going up in there.
We both just, it's raining down there. Oh, shit. We hit the fan and explode.
What the? None of that happened, by the way. None of that fucking shit happened. That did not happen.
And right before we do it, I used my Spider-Man webs to pull up Jet Cheetah into the fan, too.
Give me a roll.
None of that shit. What do you mean? Nothing short of a 20 will let that happen.
Come on, Lady Luck.
Anything else than that that's a dream. See, I think
He's manipulating this. I need to use like a plate or something on.
Yeah, plate. Wow, if only we had dice cams.
17.
Oh, wait, let's pair it up with this one. Come on.
All right, we have to add them together.
That's not that. Well, that's gonna be out of.
Wait, 17 plus 3, 20.
That's 2 dice out of 40. Fuck you.
But
So
it's
you're
group
attempting
storytelling.
You're attempting to float up. Unfortunately, the vault
And
has
do all
no.
that cool stuff.
The vault has no
not-
ceiling fan,
Fucking what,
unfortunately.
that clusterfuck of nonsense that he just spun
there-
up. I don't
there's-
know.
Take that badass series of
There's
events
no ceiling
and
fan.
equate it to floating up.
There's no
No.
ceiling fan.
Oh,
Magic it into existence.
Oh, God.
Create our problem.
I mean, it's just not there in the vault.
He's a goddamn wizard. Make a ceiling fan.
It's getting a little hot in here. Wallakazoom! Oh shit! I made it right above us, and it's on suck mode. It's blowing air up.
Dude, coincidentally, my ceiling fan in my other room, I was like trying to sleep in there. I realized I have it on suck mode. And I was sitting there just like, I have it on high. It's 4 feet away. It's so fucking hot in here.
I can't breathe. It's sucking all the air out of my lungs. Dude, I'm sweating. This heated jacket's a nightmare,
Take
dude.
it
I'm
off. Why do you
burning up.
still have it?
Because it's cool. Damn.
All right. So, anyways, yeah, we float up like 3 feet and we find one that's just kind of like,
Yeah,
a
we
little
find-
bit higher up.
Yeah,
and my thing's going like whoop whoop whoop. I have it on quiet mode. Whoop whoop whoop.
So
whoop,
this
whoop,
was towards the sound of what you were detecting.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You're at.
Yeah.
You're,
Oh
you're
yeah,
so
I'm there,
fucking
and
mad.
I'm like, hey, I'm also like a super tinker, and I'm just gonna lockpick this thing. This is a Zybrek. I know
Badass.
all about this lock.
I know
Yeah.
And
nothing.
I go,
Being
hey,
familiar
Mr.
with it,
Blue,
it's no
check
trouble.
this out. And I do it like, I cover my fucking.
You have got to teach me that one when we get out of here.
No, I put my tongue up to the fucking lock, and I lick it. I lick it
Make a
open.
little lockpick out of your tongue.
Damn.
And as it opens, you see before you these kind of glowing stones with white flecks all across them.
Yeah, I close the door and I say, "There's nothing in there."
Oh, okay. And I fly us back down to the ground immediately.
There's
Not a bad idea,
tints
actually.
of orange as well, but for the most part, it's almost like it has that fool's gold kind of shimmer and like bits of silver and gold flecked into it, and then there's as well bits of orange, similar to the sludge that you encountered earlier.
Like cheetah dust.
Okay, so I take this bismuth
I
and
go, wait, let
pyrite
me
or
check
whatever.
them. Let me check them. I know if they're
Are
right.
these the rocks that you seek, sir? And I hold it out to you like this.
I don't know, Jerry, are they?
You're the
I mean,
fucking.
Brian-
You're the
You're
wizard.
the
I don't know what
fucking
they
spell,
are.
But I
You're
don't like
you're the
how am I
wizard.
the one?
Colors.
Okay,
That's red.
I
It's
go,
Mr. Red.
Okay, I go.
Yeah.
Let me look at these.
And as you taste and inspect them, the similar properties are there, but something doesn't feel quite right.
Wait, in order to properly inspect rocks, you should make your lazy eye come back.
Yeah.
That's how you
I
inspect
go.
them. You hold them off
Now
to the
I'll
side.
share a secret only you will know. Because
My
I'm
rock-
Yeah.
very self-conscious.
You're rock finding
I
eye.
don't show it much. I go, and my eye uncoils and looks like, I don't know, way over there. And I go, now
and
I'll
I
use
just
my
scream.
full match. You scare me, I drop you. We're 50 feet in the air.
My face melts like Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I go, now,
Terrific, his eyes
now
pointing in
and
a
I
different
hold
direction.
the rock out, and my lazy eye recenters, it focuses on the rock. And I go, whoa, boing! This is a rock.
And as you go, oh boing, the rock bursts.
No!
A loud bang erupts, and a flash accompanied by a loud whistling sound echoes throughout the tall, towered walls, surely alerting the guards.
But I farted at the exact same time, and hopefully it covered up the fart.
Oh.
Roll for it.
Give me
But
a
you
roll.
farted on
for
my
it.
stomach.
Give me a roll.
Yeah, I was like, that was really loud. Maybe I can get away with this fart really quick.
Give me a roll. 10 or above to succeed.
Boom.
19. You wasted your 19
Yeah,
on
Oh,
fart
no.
cover.
Nobody
fart.
even
It's a near
has
perfect
an
fart.
idea there was a fart.
was
For
too
all they know, the
distracting.
smell is something that burst out of the stone as some kind
Oh,
of
the stone
horrible,
stinks like
Sulfur.
shit.
stinky flashbang to assault
like-
both sight, sound, and taste in a sense.
It smells worse than the flashbang effect.
And it's a 19, so you know it's a foul one.
I
It's
wish I was
just like that
blind.
wasn't just for the stealth.
These rocks
That
smell
was
like
for the
shit
potency. And it's very
Fucking
clear that
shit
Norman
balls.
has not
Rocks.
been eating enough of anything that, he's probably mildly lactose intolerant, but has been neglecting any kind of care or
Smells like he
concern
only eats
for it.
mold.
Oh, it's awful.
Wow, this.
It's
Would
like
you
you
rate
spilled
this
a
guy about
protein
me?
shake in your
Yeah,
car
dude,
and
are
you
you
forgot to wash
lactose?
it months later, and now it's there
Brian's
forever.
muted. Brian's been
muted?
muted for how
Oh
long?
my God.
How long have I been muted for? What
You
the
haven't said
fuck?
anything in ages. I've been having to fill in your blanks, dude.
I don't
It's killing
think
me.
I thought he
Oh.
was saying too much.
It's
He's
because I
muted,
got
just going,
streamer mode on.
So,
Streamer mode? What the fuck are you
Okay.
So I
talking
couldn't,
about?
I
as
couldn't
the
hear. I couldn't
dummy-
hear when it
as
muted.
as
Sorry.
the stone explodes and the bang and the smell of fart somehow fills the air. The whistling sound kind of continues and is loud and high pitched, and it definitely does not seem like a good idea to stick around.
Oh, but really quickly, I go, hey,
I gotta piss so
were
bad.
the
by way.
rocks that you were looking for, do they explode when you pick them up?
Yeah, Arlo.
No.
You know about the rocks.
Oh,
No, these are different ones.
oh, these are different rocks.
Yeah,
These
we
are
have to
bad rocks?
stay in here longer and check more of these. These are fart rock. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
well,
Sulfart. These are sulfarts.
I haven't been known to be a very like social person. I don't really know human or not human, but
Are you supposed to be so? Like, you don't have to be that guy. I think you're just a dude.
Oh, I'm just a dude.
You're
I
just
thought
a
I was
guy.
like socially.
No,
stupid.
that's supposed to be
No,
Harlow.
Norman just doesn't.
No, Harlow's just got a gambling problem.
Norman just doesn't have like business sense.
Oh, okay.
Or
Yeah, you're just like a guy.
He's like a picture perfect worker and like an excellent student or researcher. He's just not a good leader.
You're street smart too. You know you
He's
got
a
that.
STEM
Okay.
student.
I'm
He's-
not like
School
a
of Hard
leader or
Knocks.
anything, guys, but if I was a guard and I heard giant explosion, whistle, and smelled fart, I'd probably come investigate.
So we should hide in the lock
So fart that
boxes.
bad.
How big are these lock boxes?
I
say?
don't know.
'Cause
There's
We need to
all
know.
kinds
We
of-
need to
there's
make
all
like a
kinds of
banana
sizes.
split, guys. We need to get
Are
the
there
fuck. We
any-
need to
How
make
How
about
like
we
a piece
lock
and head out.
JB in one of these?
You could definitely
Yo,
fit inside
try
of
me,
some of these
motherfucker.
lock boxes if you wanted.
I find one Mr. Blue shaped and Mr. Yellow shaped.
But you,
Yeah,
you
we go into
easy.
it,
You're
ask
fucking
him out.
tiny.
We should share one, and we go in there and you just hear.
I'm sure. Okay, so I scan the wall for one that is both Mr. Blue and
Mr.
Mr. Yellow
shaped.
sized, where they could both fit in there at the
Guys,
same
we should
time.
split up, but
Give me a
also
roll.
stick
Give me a
together.
roll.
Roll.
Yeah,
Together
guys,
they
we
make
should, yeah,
green.
we should split up Scooby Doo style.
2 and 2.
Jet Cheetah.
D20.
and-
Me and Jet
Me
Cheetah are gonna
and-
bail. That's what we're gonna do.
It's a 3.
So you look around and you convince yourself that the two of you could definitely fit into this, but it is not.
Wait, can I look for one?
It's like you're perceiving two gnomes fitting in there, which may work, but pitting you and Harlow in there would be a very
Worry not.
uncomfortable
I
situation.
have shrink magic, and I
You don't
shrink
have
myself
shrink
to
magic.
gnome
Retcon
size.
that. You don't got shrink magic.
Okay, I have transmogrification. I turn myself into a bird.
I mean, you're fucked, but yeah, you can do that.
I turn myself into a.
I have to piss really bad. Do you mind if I go pee?
I kind of have to pee
Yeah.
too.
Well, I don't. I was
break.
gonna say
Tea break.
me and
So I'm
me and
gonna say,
Mr. Blue are gonna continue talking.
Do you want to turn into a bird and attempt to hide in this kind of squished locker?
I don't want to be a bird. I want to be something more
An
that could
ant.
have sex with a gnome. Like,
And the more
another
you're using this magic, you're definitely feeling more and more drained in a sense. Like you're just
Oh, this is lame fatigue me.
yeah.
not physically, but it's like you're getting writer's block almost. Like you're having trouble coming up with new ideas the more you use magic, as though it's taxing your thoughts somehow.
Then I don't do that. I look for.
You can't. You're competent. It's not going to just like whittle you to nothing, but it's definitely. Oh man, I'm feeling this.
I have to go
Do
pee.
you have any coke?
Yeah, do I have any magic enhancer?
Yeah. Oh wow. All right, so it's just me
Just
and
you to
Jet
carry this
Cheetah.
on.
Fuck. I should go upstairs and get some plantains. That's what I'm gonna do. That's the plan. Tane.
What where did everyone leave at? I kind of like just went to go pee pee.
Looking for like
as
if
soon
we
as you
should
left.
hide or what's going on. Or...
So basically, you know that somebody's going to be coming. That was way too loud, and there are guards on duty. You guys were able to just kind of sneak your way in. You basically went in the front door. JB kind of smooth talked his way, and you were able to get access to this
known
place
for doing.
without much notice.
Yeah, you
Now
I was
know.
gonna say, yeah, he seems like a really charismatic guy.
Oh, he
fuck
is.
me,
Well,
dude.
why else are Norman and Harlow along
because
for
I
this?
want,
Yeah.
I
Because-
want something.
First of all, Mr. Blue, we're inside a building.
I'm the DM. I can call you by your government name.
Not today,
okay.
you're not.
Yeah.
Brian's the DM.
Yeah.
Brian's the
That's
DM.
the other thing. He's storytelling, but he's still just the character. Ultimately, the ref
I'm a little
is the ref.
confused.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, DM or not, as a character in the scene, Mr. Blue seems like he's kind of the leader of this.
Mr. Blue absolutely is the one who has the means to make
it's
this all possible.
Checking out the fan. Look at him.
Without Mr. Blue, there is no way for JB to make whatever his invention is.
Is that-
What a
Oh,
cutie
he's
pie.
laying right in front of the new fan.
I'm dying of
likes
heat over
it.
He's
here.
taking all the clean air.
Yeah, it's
Oh
just
my
like
God,
dog.
the air filter's gonna suck all his dander off and he's gonna lose everything.
He's gonna freeze in the winter. It's gonna suck his undercoat.
Gonna absorb his dog soul. He was scared of it a second ago, and I moved it. Now he's like face out the window.
Okay, wait. We're trying to get into a safe deposit box that's roughly our size. But before we do that, really quick, you know, I'm a guy without big ideas and stuff. I usually like to check with my homie first, and I go, "Hey, Mr. Red, should we be hiding or should we be
We should be getting the
running?"
fuck out of here. We should be leaving.
Okay, so let's.
Oh,
so
and also,
it's the
I'm
end
not
of it.
like the greatest at like.
Well, you
could
can
do
say,
either.
I'm like really like I can't see
You're a
too good or whatever. What kind of fucking room are we in? Are we in like a hallway? Or are we in like a big maze of
We're in
safe
a-
deposit boxes?
Massive kind of vault.
Yeah, that was in the beginning of the
Also,
description.
I'm
Did you not hear
self-conscious.
This narrator?
I just thought I should say something
All right, let
about
me-
Tall
that.
ceilings.
The only reason that's
Floor to
even
ceiling
put in there is
boxes
for
of
the
different
later
sizes.
parts. Trust me, I thought the exact same loophole you're coming up with in the first 5 seconds. The only reason I wrote that line is for
What's a
what comes after.
loophole?
Yeah,
What
because
kind
I
of
knew
loophole
the
are you
first
thinking
when
of?
when me and Bizzle were sitting here for hours, I was like, dude, the first thing he's gonna say is like, he's the wizard. Why wouldn't he be the leader? Because he's just got he knows all the shit.
Well, he is.
So
Basically.
this is just like a ploy.
I am the leader.
Here's
You know
the
what I mean?
thing, I guess, is you
Oh,
have your own
never
motives because Harlow wants power,
Oh,
right?
fuck.
And so you, Harlow, can't do this by yourself. And a great way to do this is you've stricken up a business deal, with Mr. Red.
We overcomplicated this
I
story.
could
This is
do
too
this
many,
with
there's too many ties.
No,
here.
Just
no, no,
Mr.
no.
Yellow
We
and Cheetah
overcomplicated.
and
There's
I.
too many angles. Yeah, I got
No,
you.
no, it's fine.
Do I have a
Yeah.
gun?
No.
You don't have a gun. You're a
Just
fucking.
wondering.
You know.
You're a
I haven't
lady
checked
guy.
my
Okay,
pockets
so
yet.
Little
I
magician.
huddle in next to Mr. Red, Mr. Blue, and I go,
Yeah.
why the fuck is Jet
And
Cheetah
JC.
here? He seems to not like have any purpose. He's just weird.
Jet Cheetah's opening boxes pretty regularly, helping you scan, and he looks way cool.
I'm
Oh,
sick
is
of
that
people
it?
talking shit of my roommate, Jet Cheetah. He's the
He's your
best
roommate?
friend I could ever
That
ask.
was your
for.
roommate?
He's my
I was gonna
goddamn
say, I thought he
roommate.
was like your gay
thought
uncle or
Yellow was
something.
your
Yeah, no,
roommate.
no, he's my roommate.
Jet Cheetah
Hey,
is
he has
his
no
department.
stake in this. He's just a good friend. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What? Then what? Hey,
He's
Jet
just a
Cheetah.
big- Jet Cheetah he's just
So-
he is.
What are you getting
We
out
don't
of this?
like you.
Hey, what's wrong with
We
Jet
just
fucking
talked
Cheetah?
and we're none of us like
Yeah,
you.
We
I
all
love
agree you
don't
should
listen to the Jet
scram.
Cheetah. I love you. I love you, Jet
Hey,
Cheetah.
Mr. Red just said you're a pussy and a bad roommate and
I
you
would
don't do
never
the
say that.
dishes. But don't take it from me, take it from him. He said it.
Jet Cheetah
Fucking
just
barnacle
shrugs and reaches in and pulls something out of one of the lock boxes.
He's got a
and
gun!
Then, and then just he heads out the front of the vault.
Oh, see ya.
He just walks out.
Well, I guess you believe us.
He took something and he left.
But probably,
Wait,
no. What is,
Wait,
is he
wait,
a
wait.
man or is he
I
a
hold my
cheetah?
rock finder,
Oh.
and I pointed at him as he's walking away. What do I get?
fucking dead. There's nothing.
Nothing?
Let him go.
Hold on, let me
Oh.
turn up the volume on it.
No, there's nothing. Just definitely didn't take whatever you're looking for. He took something else.
Oh, okay.
Probably some weird sex thing. That guy's a freak.
He's a freak.
He's
I
your
love that
roommate?
goddamn guy. I love him.
So what's your
Let's follow
college
him.
like? Wait,
Let's
hold
follow
on. I
this
want to get some
fucking guy.
backstory.
Yeah,
I mean, I want to.
we gotta escape. We gotta get
Oh,
out of
yeah.
here. Let's move on, please. There's
But we
there's
haven't
three
even-
more scenes. We
Three
need to
more
get the fuck
scenes.
out of here.
Jesus Christ, we haven't even-
This is
And
what I'm
you're
talking
here.
about.
Oh God. Okay, we leave. We go to the next
Get the
scene.
fuck out.
Okay.
We're in 2 scenes from now.
I actually
gotta
the
roll.
whole time we
You
were
have to
taking a
roll.
long time. I
A
I
D20 or
tinkered
what?
up a
You all
fucking
need to roll a
Segway.
d20.
A fucking.
Fuck.
He tinkered
my
up a
God.
Segway, and I
was gonna ride it out.
I magicked up a jetpack.
a magical rocket shoes.
Ooh.
Hold on, I put
16.
my
I
D20
see.
in one of these pockets.
Does that mean
and
my
then-
Segway works?
Oh shit!
Does
I
that mean
got a
Segway
I
out?
got a 20. So I'm
No,
good.
it's the
That's
Segway's
20.
too complicated. I didn't have enough moving parts,
Oh,
so I made a hoverboard. One of those like Segways without handlebars.
What happened?
is she okay?
What? Wait, what broke? No. Oh my god!
The leg is shattered.
It's shattered
What
to
happened?
pieces.
Why?
I guess he was by my dice roller stuff, and he was holding the little baby Duke
Why
toy
would
I
you
have.
put Bob near something
Yeah.
as dangerous and chaotic as a dice roller?
I don't know.
Oh, my stack of fireworks. Why?
And well, the tip of his tongue broke off once, and I did something I thought kind of fun with it. I put it on my Snoop Dogg bobblehead. So one of my 4 Snoop Dogs has a
Hey,
little
extra
tongue
rad.
out. I think that's fun. But the leg! I don't know what to do with that. I don't know how to spin
Replace
that.
Snoop Dogg's leg.
Yeah, give one pop leg.
Dog slowly just becomes
Bob Goblin.
Bob hybrid.
Yeah.
Snoop Bob, but Bob with 2 B's.
That's a 13.
Well,
Okay, 13, 16, and 20.
20. Yeah.
Not bad, guys. What'd you get, Cheetah?
Okay. So as you guys
Cheetah
go
already
out the front as well, there's no sign of Jet Cheetah, but there are
a
clear
cheetah.
signs of the guards. And they look none too happy about your presence and go to restrain you.
I
And
do the
as-
spell that turns a man inside out.
I don't think he's
go.
With eviscerate.
Mind blown!
JB darts through them, and because of his size and shape, is just able to kind of go
awkward to grab.
beneath where their grasp is, and they turn their attention instead towards the other two. But much like JB, Norman's too small and too
You
quick
don't remember me!
and slides through.
I have a cyanide pill.
You just kill yourself.
Don't
And
let
the
them
guards-
interrogate you! Our
Yeah.
mission's far
Pulls on
too
the
important!
string. He
The
pulls on the
information's
string and it
worth more
pulls
than
out a
your life.
grenade pin from his stomach.
I've tinkered my body into a booby trap. Oh God, Norman, no!
He's gone.
I
He's
dive
guts.
over his body grenade and we both go. We're both going to heaven where God, Jesus, our Savior, lives. He will accept you. Suicide, everything about Christianity is real.
JB got away.
Except for suicide sending you to hell.
Hey, you guys like signed a suicide pact while I was gone. What the fuck happened?
But you fucking
get over
dipped
here.
out of there. Your dickhead roommate fucking left. Didn't even say a
With his
fucking
own
word.
stuff.
Just took something and left.
I'm
some
starting to
heirloom
think
spoons.
he's Jet lying the way he never tells the truth.
Yeah.
And I
He doesn't
say
have
that.
Great
nothing.
communicator, this guy. Is this guy modeled after Choppa or something? He didn't say a fucking word. He just fucking walked in,
Did you not?
grabbed some
Did you
shit
look
and
at?
walked out.
Did you look at your visual aids?
Wait. The visual aids. Oh yeah, the character.
Oh yeah, he's like John Redcorn. I forgot about that.
Whoa, he's
Yeah.
way cooler than John
God.
Redford.
It's like John
yeah, it's like
Redcorn meets
Nightwolf.
Johnny Bravo meets
I
Nightwolf.
should have kissed his cheek when he karate chopped that stuff off my arms.
Yeah.
Had
Well, he
my
thinks you're
moment.
gross because you
Yeah, he
fucked
thinks
up
you're
your
fucking
shoulder
like
I'm
a
check.
gross.
freak.
Look at you. You look like a fucking
He looks
crypt
like a
keeper or
corpse.
something. Yeah, you look like a morticianer.
I've magic fix. Now, I use the Flash's speed to run right past him.
But unfortunately, due to the drain of flying and levitating and using magic earlier,
Bullshit. You
it's
said I
unable
was
to be very
confident.
efficient. And the confidence is not enough, and the guards,
I have
unable
low-
to catch the smaller individuals, are able to wrangle Harlow to the ground.
Norman. Norman's
Do I have any more of those
Norman
And
can
as
exploding
the other
rocks?
two,
Yeah, wait, yeah, use one of those rocks. Throw them. Kill
No.
us all.
Harlow was the one to grab one of those, and it exploded.
No,
You don't have any.
I
I
didn't
thought I
grab
could do
it.
a
He
Breaking
grabbed
Bad
it.
and like, this isn't meth, and I throw it
Yeah.
on the
Oh
ground.
shit! Yeah.
Like the ones that you had in contact with you, all like burst. It
I
wasn't like
send a
one
mind
went off.
schematics for you to tinker a gun. This isn't called a gun. Tinker
And
this.
he makes it in a 1 second and shoots them. He makes it
I 3D print a fucking ghost gun. No serial numbers.
They'll
And
never
I
catch
shoot
us.
up all the fucking guards.
Make a revolver. The casings won't go out. It'll be harder to identify.
Oh my lord.
Okay, yeah.
So am I just caught by guards?
Yeah.
You're caught.
Okay,
What-
well I shit my pants.
I look in my bag.
I get to have merit over some of the
I
things I,
mean,
do.
you're like stopped now? You're not trying to exit anymore with JB?
Well, you said like we're
Yeah, we're a
basically.
team.
I thought we were encircled.
No, you went through.
We're
You and
teams, yeah.
JB were able to make
Through
it
the door
past
out.
Red
How many
Rover
guards are
style,
there?
but they grabbed.
Never mind, I'm scot free.
grabbed
I look at Mr. Blue and I go, "Adios, amigos."
And I
five of
go
them.
with my final magic ability. I shoot cancer into Norman.
And as I'm walking away, I go,
Stage 4.
No, early, so we can still build a life to have it torn down eventually.
"Oh, this feels like I might have ulcers in a decade."
Well, and a little bit of schizophrenia.
One single cancer cell you put in.
Right into my fucking brain stem.
I pull
You
out-
have brain stem cancer.
It will make you blind and stupid.
in 10 years, 25 years.
Okay, awesome. Yeah.
So am I dead? Do they kill me? I'll tell you
sounds like
everything.
you got
Don't kill me. I'll
tackled.
tell you everything. I'll tell you every one of my accomplices. Just
They
don't
just-
kill me.
they-
These are the damn name of all.
They've just
Mr.
grabbed
Yellow.
you and wrestled Mr. Blue to the ground.
I'll squeal. I'll squeal.
Okay, Mr. Red. Mr. Red. I hear him yelling about how he's immediately going to give us up. Should we turn around and like
left me.
karate chop these guys or something?
Well, no, come on, look at us. We're not strong enough. We're gonna
His
just
name's
have to.
Jerry Beetleman.
That's the last thing we
tell
hear.
you
The doors
more.
close
I'll
on
tell
him
you
and we just
more.
leave.
He goes
We're-
to
we're
Wizard
just get out of there.
University.
Forget him.
We can't tinker up like a fucking grand piano to drop on him or something. Like,
Mine, this is now the guy in our party.
what?
This guy that just leaves his like, accomplice when there's only 5 guards. They're the normal ass dudes. I can't wizard blast them away. It's like-
I mean,
I
they've,
think we
they've
should be
got
able
you
to wizard
pinned to the
blast.
ground, and
Okay.
casting spells is a
I'm
very
game.
draining
Need
and
your hands.
taxing
yeah,
ordeal.
what, his adrenaline's not up right now? He's getting held down by 5 dudes. I think
your
this would be the
damn
moment.
hands off
He's
me.
a 40-year-old frail
his
old
mind
man.
his mind is empty of ideas, as I said earlier. It's like he has complete block. You, a rational person, sure, if you had magic at your fingertips, perhaps would be able to do something in this situation. But he cannot
You're not, you're so
think
fucking
of
dumb.
a magic thing to
All
do.
I can
Oh,
think of
I
are
go-
the names of my accomplices.
I go, "Hey, Mr. Red." As he's getting, this just looks like a Rodney King beating over there. There's just 5 guys wailing on him on the floor.
Little night
I
six,
go,
yeah.
maybe he can't think of something to do. I go,
Give him a tip. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Blue, float away.
Use your magic.
You ever thought of that?
Set him on
float
fire.
away.
And it's as though
No.
No, I like my station in life.
I'm going to join them. I've always wanted to be a police officer. I'm turning a new leaf.
You just start jacking off.
One
You love that.
One day I will arrest Jerry Beetleman and kill him. And there's a prophecy also.
We're gonna add prophecies to every backstory.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jackson,
his
prophecy.
penis is so small. It's so small and tiny. I can suck it right. I can make it form it with mouth
Just
magic.
rehydrate it.
I can raise shriveled. I can blow new air, new life. All right, go to the next scene. Leave me.
For the love of God, dude, it's already
Bye,
like
Harlow.
12.
Hope you fucking make it.
Bye.
Hey, good luck.
Bye. See you guys.
And then what? Me and Mr. Red just we run away like Apocalypto. We zigzag
Yeah, we make.
as we
We're
run.
going back
guards,
to my.
you've
We're
gotten
going back,
me. Maybe you guys should get
we're
them
going back
now.
to my apartment.
What the fuck? Don't let them go.
the
They got
hideout.
this stuff. I know. Look, I got nothing on me, guards. One guy could hold me down. The rest could get them.
We got some questions for you. And
Okay.
They start dragging you back, and they
Fuck you,
load
mouth.
you into kind of a steel wagon, and you're sitting back there with another arrestee.
Hey, what's your name?
And I need Sam and Brian to mute.
Oh.
Please.
Oh wait, we're getting
Do I
separate
ne-
scenes.
Do I need?
Hell
to,
yeah.
Why,
Yeah,
do
I
I need
love
to
a
be
separate
muted? I'm
scene.
like omniscient in this.
No,
It's my-
You
you're
my
don't
in
get to
mem-
know this part.
All right. How do I? Okay.
You
How
have
do I
to deafen.
mute?
You have to deafen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again,
Nice.
you know your memory. Why the hell would you know what happened in the paddy wagon?
That's true. Okay.
There you go. So,
Deafen, Brian.
not to be harsh, but
Hi, what's going on? What's your name? I'm a wizard. Ooh.
far. It's not far from here.
What are you
And
looking
they
for?
can't
Those
hear you,
rocks?
man.
There's a way. There's a way. I know there's a way.
Oh, what are you looking for? Travel?
The stones.
Oh, you're looking for the stones.
The stones.
Jerry Beetleman has them. Jerry does. Jerry and his friend.
The stones of power.
Yes, hold on. I'm trying to remember his name. I just use so much magic myself. Do you use magic?
Are you a member of the cult of Hard Rock?
I don't know, really. I use so much magic, my mind don't work good. Listen, man, I'm just not
you
trying.
wouldn't be interested.
Listen, I've got no fault with you. I like to get my power up, though. I'm sure you get it. Just
Oh, I get it.
obtaining power, obtaining magic, arcane power.
It's never enough.
No,
Unless
truly,
you get
truly.
stones.
No, there's not. Well, Jerry Beetleman and hold on, give me a second. His name is Norman the Giant Carmichael and Jet Cheetah. They took him and they left me out to dry. Can you believe it? We should team up. We should team
You know
up
they
and kill
power
him.
this city.
Oh, dude, we could rule the world.
Do you know how they power the city?
Oh, I don't know. Probably Power Stones.
Yeah, they don't want you to know about it.
Oh, well, look at us. We're smart guys.
The stones.
Are you crazy?
Raw and ancient. I'm not crazy. A lot of
Okay,
people said
damn.
I'm crazy.
I'm just
but it's
asking
only
you.
because I know what they don't and what they're scared to see.
Fill me in.
I've looked it in the eyes.
What?
I'll
Stone?
tell you. Not just any stone. And out there, the cult of Hard Rock, they say they can mine it and that it has the same power in one stone that powers a city like this.
It's kind of like Infinity Stones or Hex Tech.
It's raw and it's ancient. This is something more pure, and they can't handle it, and I know I can, and they're scared of letting me try it.
Oh,
But
shit.
if they let me go, I know I could do it. I've
Well,
heard
damn.
the call.
Oh. You got a
Have you
built-in
heard the call, brother?
rockometer. I mean, I would like to get my hands on them.
They call it the singing of the stone.
Oh, is it like a whistle?
It's something pure, untainted.
Like an angel's whistle from God, from Christians.
Yeah, that seems
Oh.
somewhat. The way you're saying it makes sense, but I don't
the
know
words
what
I
you're
use
saying.
are foreign. Yes.
Eh,
Well, it's because I'm
but
so
out
wise.
there, I'll tell you what.
Okay.
Because no one's gonna believe me anyway. Do you really
sure.
believe me?
Yeah, man, I've seen some crazy stuff. I'm
You're
always
not talking
I'm always,
about me. I'm not the crazy
no.
stuff.
I'm just saying I'm always game to learn more.
Listen, man. The reason they're locking me up is they don't want people to know.
Okay, shit, yeah. And let me know. I mean, then you would want to tell as many people as possible, right? Get the word out.
If you go outside the city, towards the west, there's an oasis. And you'll know it when you see it because the stone there is like nothing in the area. And that's where they're getting the stones.
Oh, it's like I can't think of a good reference for this, but this is in media. Okay. All right. Well, shit. You got an escape plan or anything, or are you just gonna kind of rot away?
Expect to take this long.
Nah, they're just gonna take us in.
Take us
Normally
in.
rough us up, probably, and then let us back out.
Well, shit. You want to stick together when we get let out? Maybe we turn this world upside down. Flip a stone upside down. You know what you can find underneath? Something new. Something like you can find stuff under a rock. Lizards, salamanders.
You speak a little too deep for me, friend. But
Well, shit, we could be like Penn and Teller or something, dude. I don't know. You do the brunt work, and I talk pretty. I don't know.
and as he goes into kind of a shaking spasm of unprovoked visions, the scene fades.
Well, he confirmed it. Jesus Christ is our savior in this world, and he's real,
Nice.
and he forgives. So I'm not holding
he
any
never
grudges,
forgets.
Norman, that you left me there. I forgive you. It's not your
Norman
fault.
at least wanted to do something. JB was surprising. I thought you guys were going to hide in the locks. I thought that would be dope.
Yeah.
Well, we were going to, but then Mr. Red was just so adamant about leaving.
Yeah.
Which was a surprise to me. I thought his memory though, right?
Yeah, I think he really hindsight's 20/20, but I think when you're in the moment, you're just so anxious to get to the next scene of life.
Dude,
I think that's what he's like, we
was-
need to get out of here. We need a different scene.
I
And
was-
he
Three
just
more
ran out.
scenes.
I was not joking that he was, and it's cute, but he was very nervous today. Like when we did our hour of prep, he was like, "Is this part okay? Is this?" Dude, it's just.
We're gonna try to fuck you over for what you did to Hugh's dad. I'll never
What did I
forget.
do?
And I'm also Stalk cut this. I'm not trying to like hamper Harlow. I'm just trying to add to the lore that using magic has this
Yeah.
weird kind of psychic.
But not on
pull.
Pob.
No,
Good.
I mean, but like.
The unfatigable.
But-
The
But,
unfatigable.
but so I was talking earlier about like concepts of magic, and I came up with the idea of the shallow and the deep, which are kind of like the two different layers to things.
Winds of magic.
And so like your cantrips and things all involve the shallow depths, and so it's like very fanciful, whimsical, easy. The deep is where kind of
The
darker
Avatar
things
state.
can manifest, or more powerful things, because it is the deepest depths of your hopes, dreams, fears, desires, etc. are what lurk in the deep. It's also where the most powerful magic comes from.
I've got to start. Damn! Excuse me. That came from the deep. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, while we were talking and sucking each other's dicks, you guys might have felt it. A hand come up. Don't go anywhere without that.
He loves him so much. Norm can't get enough of him.
You're freaking me out.
And sometimes Jet Cheetah's like, "No, I'm busy."
That guy's
Horseshoe.
staring into the sun and I can hear it.
Gonna take my number
asshole.
one hoe, bitch.
He rubs it in and just a horribly uncomfortable
The
passion
compliment
down
was
your back.
sufficient, Lewis. Is what I say.
Starts going towards your butt.
That is cool. That's what I aspire to be.
What the fuck is going on? Can we ask to
What's
it?
my
I went,
name?
His name is Norman the Giant.
Norman, who hurt you?
The
Quickly.
belly is just
Yeah,
going
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
I put on the chastity belt and my eyes are peering through
Ooh,
the
I forgot my
cigar cutter
anarchy
asshole. Yeah, oops.
Yeah, I forgot.
To feel lighter than
I
air.
remember when I felt like a little school, I felt like a little schoolgirl might be really, really inappropriate. It's a boner on the back of it. What's going on?
He looked gummy.
Oh yeah, so you would probably feel good.
Jerry, what do you suggest we do now?
You did your part, so now you owe me. All right.
What?
You
How does that work? Now I and I rise. Yeah. And I shoot blinding light from my body. Ah!